K-pop demon hunters have been blowing up in the internet lately, and I know I am pretty late on making a video about this amazing movie that has great potential to be a series, but I feel like it is important to rewatch the movie multiple times and to rethink my opinions about it. But enough with the word vomiting, and let's get into the video after the intro. The story is about three K-pop idols who has the task to make the world demon free by hunting and killing them down. And there is an invisible layer that prevents the demons from going up to Earth to consume human souls, and it is connected to the main protagonist singing. So, of course, they are going to be a big deal in this universe and must work hard to make this world peaceful with the demons. But after the main antagonist sends 5 K-pop guys to Earth who have rivalry going on with the girls, the fight begins. Whoever gets to be the most popular K-pop artist wins. And basically when the guys appeared out of nowhere, the invisible layer got weakened and now the demons are able to get through Earth more easily. The main protagonists are the Huntrix members, Zoe, Mira and Rumi, who have a true bond with each other. They really feel like great friends who know each other, and it makes the experience much more wholesome. They were so cute together as we saw the sister bond between them. And this could be said to Rumi and Jinu. They understand each other's pain really well and feel empathy towards each other and see them as who they truly are. I once watched this movie with my mom and there was a scene where the two of them were present and she cried due to it being so heartwarming. So yeah. The humor in this is so Gen Z coded, it is really amazing. The director catched the meta humor so well, and with the anime-inspired animations and faces, it gave some fresh and unique touch to the movie. Like, we could see the love and care plant into this banger, and I wonder no more why this movie is such a big deal. Design-wise, I love all of the characters. The girls are hot, have a lot of details on their design, and they are such eye candy to the audience. My favorite one has to be Rumi's pearls in her hair. It makes such an elegant feeling to her character. They definitely look like someone who's quite an important person. For the Soja boys, I feel like Jinu has a stronger design than all the other band members combined together, but they are still good looking. Just not that polished like Jinu are. And finally, the manager Bobby has an adorable design and I feel like he is often overlooked in the story, and I also want to see him more because he was such an amazing dream manager that is really hard to find. After this part of the video, I am going to go into some spoilers. As much as I hate to spoil the movie for you, I do have some opinions about it, so if you don't wanna hear them, then I guess this is the end of my video for you, so bye bye. And to the other people who decided to still give me watch time, let's get to the point already. The problem of each characters was truly mesmerizing. All of the main protagonists, Zoe, Rumi and Mira, had some kind of self-doubt and shame in themselves. Zoe is an ADHD-coded, energized individual who always has a lot of ideas and lived in both America and Korea. Mira was born into a wealthy family where she was the one problem child who didn't fit in, and this trauma that she faced made her doubt herself. Doubt that she is able to get into a real family and feel like people would never understand her because she doesn't belong anywhere. And finally, Rumi was born with demon patterns due to her having a demon father. But at the end of the fight and the movie, they get to see each other for who they truly are, and it is a beautiful message, and I think everyone can feel understood by this movie. Loving yourself and realizing that you're beautiful either way could really break down a whole lot of fear from people. So I feel like it is an important message, even though it is a rather obvious one. But sometimes the simplest things are the ones that we keep forgetting. Gina's sacrifice was really tragic, but maybe they can have him come back from the dead in a sequel, if there is going to be a sequel, of course. But due to the popularity of the movie, I think we are going to get one, because there are still many plot lines that could still be developed, and I feel like there is a need to have some kind of sequel, or at least a 10 minutes extra, you know. I feel like the Demon King wasn't a really important character. He was there to move the plot along, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it doesn't feel as powerful to the viewer as the movie characters fear him. He just doesn't have that intimidation factor like the Saja boys have. Maybe if he had more plot points or had more screen time, he could have been a much more threatening antagonist. But that I could also say to the rest of the boy band's member. None of them stand out from the rest, and they don't really have any plot going for them. None of them really stand out on their own, and if the band were solo, then it basically wouldn't change a thing from the overall writing perspective. And that could be said to Zoe and Mira in some kind of way, like they just didn't have enough time in the spotlight for their character to be fully developed. So I feel like they also deserve some more love from the director and the writers. But it is probably because this movie was planned to be a series, so that is the reason why they are this complex and it feels unfinished, because basically it was, you know, like they had to cut out so many parts from the writing, and this is what they come out with, and it isn't a bad thing. It is so far away from that. Overall, this movie mesmerized me. It really made me such a fanboy. It is very relatable to the viewers at every age, and if you enjoy cute girls singing and fighting in Sailor Moon style, or you're a fan of anime or musicals, then I would totally recommend you checking this movie out. It is truly the best one I have seen in a while, and I am excited to see what this could offer to us. Here is the finished drawing that I made for this video while I talked about my opinions about this movie. I hope you like it. I actually had a hard time making it look the best that I could ever draw, because their face and its shape was really hard to make it, and I struggled. Because most of the time I just realized that I don't really make anyone have any forehead, to be honest, and Rumi without it just didn't look right, so I had to figure it out. Basically her eyes were also a big problem for me this time. I usually know how to draw different eye shapes, but these relaxed or more of a smug face structure was really hard to me to overall get the feeling from the main picture, you know. Even though it took many hours for me to finish it, I feel like I accomplished something right here. I hope you enjoyed this video of mine. If you did, then you can subscribe and hit the like button below. I was Crowded and I hope we'll cross in line with each other. But until then, have an amazing day and goodbye.